Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. Joined for another season by the head coach of the Hofstra men's soccer program, Richard Nuttall. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you, Lenny. How are you doing?
Doing well, Coach.
Good.
31st season at Hofstra. Underway now, 4 games in, a 2-2 record, including an 0-1 start in CAA play, with the conference season starting very early this year. Through 4 games, just take us through your overall assessment of the Pride.
Well, incredibly excited to be back in season. It's what we worked for all year. We got off to a good start results-wise, even though we're sort of a project at the moment with a few new players in the team. I was happy with the start. We kept 2 clean sheets without playing particularly well. And then against JMU in the CAA opener, we had spots of, they had a good first 15. And then I thought we grew into the game and did very well, but we did take our chances and we gave a counter-attack goal up, and they're very good. They're one of the better teams in the conference, if not the best. And we left ourselves open last 10 minutes, and they got at us again. And fair credit to JMU, but I was pleased with the overall performance, but not the result and not the lack of concentration in certain parts. But overall, we showed promise in that game. And then the Virginia Tech game, we grew into that game too. They're a very good side. They're 4-0. They're probably in the top 15, top 10, and they've got some quality players. But again, I think during the game we grew again. During the game, we understood we could compete at that level, and we got it back to 3-3. And I believe it could have gone either way, to be honest. And but their quality just, I think, shone through, and a couple of mistakes on our part. But overall, not too bad weekend, even though we had 2 losses.
You started out with a pair of 1-0 shutout wins, home against Fordham, and then at UMBC. Goals from different players. You get a penalty kick in the first game from Hendrick, and then you get Frederick Reaper, one of your freshmen, scores against UMBC for the game winner. The offense, starting out with so many different players. Reaper is the only one with multiple goals.
Yes.
3-goal explosion against Virginia Tech, a really big offensive game. Different players scoring. How is that by design in the early season, trying to get different people into the mix and see what works best for the team right now?
I think we have a process on the field, and we get people in good spots, and sometimes it gets spread around, sometimes somebody gets on fire, and positionally, of course, the strikers are more chance of scoring, but we're good on set pieces. We've got great all-round ability. We're playing 5 or 6 different people offensively, so I just think it's by process really, and people taking opportunities. Young Jason Ramirez has done well coming in. Young Petty, the transfer, and Reaper obviously. But I could go through the team. I'm quite pleased with most of the players, to be honest.
One constant, like you said, a lot in the pace, but one constant has been Alex Ashton in goal. 2 shutouts. 2 goals against JMU. 4 against Virginia Tech, but like I said, a real quality squad. What has been your overall assessment of Alex's performance so far?
Alex is solid as a rock. We probably want to increase his range a little bit here behind the back 4 and a little bit on crosses, but he's solid as a rock. You can't really on the goals he conceded this weekend. It's not that you can say he's at fault for any of them. It's just a mixture of a couple of set pieces, not picking up well in the box, and a penalty. So from my point of view, he's solid as a rock, and we're really grateful to have him.
Now, after a 2-game weekend, off this week until Saturday, another CAA road game. This time at Charleston. What's your assessment of the Cougars?
All right, they're good. They've got quality all around. This conference, every game's a battle, and we know it's going to be a battle, and the weather may be a factor down there. It may be really hot, and it's a game that we've got to go in knowing that if we don't play well, we'll lose. So from our point of view, it's back to the process, understanding what we did well and what we didn't do well at the weekend, working on those things in practice, having 3 or 4 tremendous practices. We've got a great squad in terms of our depth, so practices have been fantastic. We've just got to make sure we keep having these practices and prepare well for Charleston and their strengths. So looking forward to the challenge. It's not going to be easy.
And then looking ahead, after these 4 straight games away from home, you finally get to return home next week for 2 games. Stony Brook on Wednesday, and then Elon in the CAA home opener on Saturday night. looking forward to getting back to Hofstra soccer season?
Well, of course, we like playing at home. Historically, it's been a fortress for this program over the last few years. We've not lost many games at home, so in that respect, yes. But we just focus now on College of Charleston on the weekend, and we're looking forward to that game.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, lad. Cheers.
You've been watching the WB Mason Coach Report on GoHofstra.com.